What's up, YouTube? FirePhoenixKing here today, and today we're actually gonna go ahead and kick off our first episode for FireFlowerPower. And today we have two of our Nintendo Nation side. We got Mr. FireElPablo,
Sup?
and we got Miss FireBingaBoo.
Hello.
And between the three of us, we came up with a topic, which is about, of course, Pokemon, which is one of the biggest franchise on Nintendo side. And let me go ahead and start by saying that Pikachu is not my favorite, even though that's probably most of everyone's gonna say that that's their favorite Pokemon, little kids. But my favorite Pokemon is actually Ho-Oh. Is that even how you pronounce his name? Ho-Oh?
Oh.
Oh-Oh.
Oh.
Oh-oh. Like, you gonna see some fire. You gonna see some fire. So what about you guys? What's your guys' favorite Pokemon?
Honestly, my favorite Pokemon of all time has to be Raichu.
Oh my goodness.
I've always loved Raichu since like the Pokemon series first came out.
Well, my favorite Pokemon is Typhlosion.
Typhlosion?
He's pretty
yeah,
cool.
From Gold and Silver. Just from getting Cyndaquil, he became my favorite.
Oh, so it's like a fire Pokemon?
Yeah, it's a fire Pokemon,
nice.
fire starter.
As you can see, guys, I'm a little bit of a noob when it comes to Pokemon. I will be also the one to admit publicly, because these teammates already know. But Pokemon Y was actually my first game. I do know what Pokemon is, but I never got into the games. And Pokemon Y was the only game I actually played. I still don't understand it, only because I thought it was whoever chose their move first get to attack, and that wasn't the case. So I lost a lot of battles like that, and especially because it's all I had was fire Pokemon. So yeah, you could defeat me with just a Squirtle or something of low. It's kind of sad. But what about you guys? I guess you guys have played most of Pokemon games.
A good majority.
Ooh.
Well, I started off with the second generation Gold and Silver, so yeah, that's my first take on Pokemon.
I just want to know why I couldn't get Ho-Oh into Pokemon Y when they started allowing us to import other Pokemons into Pokemon Y. I guess was Ho-Oh not cool enough, or?
Well, you have to get the remake Heart Gold or Soul Silver to get Ho-Oh to get into to jump ahead into the 3DS line.
Whoa, those games are expensive though. Have you seen
Unfortunately,
how
yeah.
Is it just because it's a popular game, I'm assuming?
Yeah, because that
Heart Gold
game
and Soul Silver were probably some of the best remakes that Nintendo, or just generally Pokemon had ever done, because it brought back a lot of really, like, you could have your Pokemon follow you. I don't know about you guys, but that was a big one
Yeah.
for me. You actually got the phone again, so if you wanted to challenge a gym leader again, you got to fight him again by calling him, and they would meet you at the dojo, and just, it brought back a lot of stuff from the older games, which I think personally is what made it such a big success.
So
it also had the Pokemon Walker device where you can
That too.
transfer your Pokemon from the game to the little device, and you can walk around in real life and like make it level up as you go, and then you can transfer it back into the game and continue playing with that Pokemon.
So it was one of them, like, you text that gym leader and be like, hey, meet me at this corner, we gonna fight for this badge, and that's it?
The phone part is only for the
It's if you
trainers that you
use.
use. Yeah, so they can call you at random times to have a rematch, and then yeah.
Huh.
But you could also call them back if you wanted to fight them at the dojo. And they were actually pretty difficult to fight. Like, when you beat them for the gym badge, it's not so bad. Like, oh yeah, okay. But when you call them back, they have almost a completely different set of Pokemon, higher levels, and it's like, geez, why didn't y'all use these for the gym battle? Damn.
For the official badge, like protecting
Yeah.
Dang. That's crazy, because when I was playing Pokemon Y, I liked it, but it was just so, like, I guess Pokemon, you know, it's not for everybody. And I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate, but it's just, you know, for me, it was just kind of slow. And then of course, like the whole walking through weeds and every second you run into a Pokemon. Like, damn it, I just fought you. Damn it, like why can't you just like sometimes you try to go caution, like, you know, slowly, but you barely touch the grass and that's it. Go on,
yeah, that's
See,
why
the
they
thing
need
that,
max repel for that.
the one that it irritated me is if you're trying to find a specific Pokemon.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Like, you wanted to find the right Pokemon, or if you want to go push it a notch further, like, if you want to find a shiny, like, it's
that's
so hard to find one. I don't think throughout any of the games I've ever played have I ever caught one by myself, like, through in the gameplay, not just like, I don't know if you guys had it, but I had a kid in my orchestra class who had a Game Shark, and
those people.
no, but hear me out, like, he would give me the Pokemon I wanted for the shinies, just because I wanted them because they were really cute. If I did his homework for him.
What?
So I would do like his easy homework for him for Pokemon shinies. But I never caught them on my own. I never could find them. I never had that happen, and it makes me feel all gotcha bad.
Like that, like I've heard of the
Well,
term.
the only shiny that you should gotten was the red Gyarados.
Well,
from
I'm not
Pokemon
even
Gold.
I'm not even counting that one because it's part of the game. I'm talking about, you know, you're running through the grass like the little trainer you are, battling Pokemon,
I
and
know.
what you do, here it goes. Like, I've never had that. Whoever had it is very lucky.
Well, I did had one encounter, but I didn't get it.
See,
Feels
like,
bad, man.
I've heard of that term, that shiny Pokemon. What are those?
Well,
Shiny,
it's a different
they're rare,
coloring of the Pokemon.
but they're extraordinarily rare.
Yeah, it's like
Like,
a
you
1
have
out of...
like a 0.0 something chance to run into one, and to catch one, it's that much harder. Like, I don't know if you knew, like, that for certain Pokemons there's a certain catch rate.
Oh yeah, like in terms, are you talking about like if you get them weak enough, like you get a certain percentage to actually catch them?
Yeah, if you get a shiny, it's that much harder to catch them. Like, it's hard to find them, and it's hard to actually get them to go in the ball.
Stay there.
Slight
But
rage.
see, but the thing is, you know, like, and this is because you know, I'm a noob. So when I got the Master Ball, I used it on a Jigglypuff.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, really?
I'm just kidding.
I
no,
mean, that's okay.
I'm just kidding. No. I knew what it was because when you read
You
this.
spent it on a Wigglytuff.
Yeah, no. No, I read the description, but to be honest, I actually never used the Master Ball. And even when I fought Mewtwo, I captured him in a normal Pokemon, and I captured Yveltal, which was, you know, Pokemon Y's version of, I guess, the end boss?
Oh, the legendary?
Yeah, that one,
I thought
yeah.
it was Yveltal.
Yveltal, I think, is for Pokemon Next. Right? Am I right?
I don't know.
Well, I used the regular Pokemons, and I never used the Master Ball. And like I said, I had all fire Pokemon, so when I got towards the end, and when I started fighting the gym leaders, the Elite Fours, one of them had only water types, and that's the one I really struggled with until one day, that little fucker missed twice, and I ended up destroying that Gyarados with my Blaziken. But I definitely breezed through those Steel gym leader. That Steel guy had no chance against my fire Pokemon. Because in the Pokemon world, you do have mixed matchups, right? Where like fire is stronger than Steel and grass. And then of course water overpowers fire. But see, that's the thing. I guess that's why I don't like Pokemon. Like, I understand those are the rules. I understand that's the game. That's what the game is. But you know, like, bring that shit in Smash Brothers and see what's up. You know, I'll destroy fucking what's his name? Greninja with Charizard all day, every day. Like, his water ain't gonna do shit.
Well, I guess I have a question for you. Since you're not too terribly fond of Pokemon, then, right? Are you even considering getting the new one, Sun and Moon?
Well, good question and good segue to E3. but to be honest, like cause like I said, I like Pokemon in terms of the show, the anime. Is it considered an anime? I don't want to offend anybody. but the show.
It is.
So I like the show. And so I like it because it was my childhood. I still remember the first episode. But to answer your question, probably not. Only because, like I said, they're just, to me, it feels too much slow paced. But only because I guess I didn't have people to play it with. I got it on my own and I played it and I beat the game and I was like, that's it. But
now what?
yeah, exactly. And it's almost like Call of Duty, where like if you beat the campaign and you're like you have no friends, you go online, but there's only so much you can do online. And it's kind of fun, like, getting your ass beat by your friends, because literally my lineup only consisted of fire type. I remember one of my friends literally used there's this rock move that they throw like little rocks on the ground and it stays there for a couple rounds, but it damages the Pokemon every turn. Well, that's what they used to fucking defeat my Pokemon. That's all they had to do to just like be there, and that's it.
Rest in pepperonis.
That's it. I was gone. But yeah, no, and so kind of tell me, Chelsea, since you're the one that brought it up, what's Pokemon Sun and Moon?
It's the new Pokemon games that are coming out. It's I don't even remember. I think they're coming out in November, if I remember correctly. But it's right before Christmas. But it's kind of like the whole like red and blue, gold and silver. It's the new ones. It's a whole new region, a whole new set of Pokemon, new starters, and new professor. Like a brand new. It's a whole new world we live in.
So it's not a reboot, but it's
not a reboot.
It's not a reboot.
It's all new.
It's a new world, but it's not a reboot.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask y'all this then. Obviously because it has the name Pokemon Sun, is that Pokemon a fire Pokemon?
Yes.
I think so. I'm gonna be the first to say that I haven't looked too terribly much into it myself, so the only things I know are the starters, and I've seen the legendaries, but I don't know what types the legendaries are. But they look pretty cool. I know that the one starter, or not the starter, the legendary one's like a bat, and one is like a lion.
Yeah, the lion legendary is a psychic steel Pokemon.
Wow. See, that's what I mean. Like, he looks fiery, and he is not fire, and the name is...
What's the other one, then? I don't know what he's supposed to be.
Batman.
Or... It might as well be.
The
He's pretty sweet looking, too.
Lunella, whatever it's called. That's a psychic ghost.
See, both psychic and ghost Pokemon are my absolute favorite type.
Traitor!
Love ghost and psychic. They're so good, and and I'm gonna be the one to say it. They're the coolest looking.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
aesthetically, they're so neat looking.
Yeah, the Sun legendary almost reminds me of Entei from Generation 2.
I also really liked Entei too.
He also reminds me of that one character, you know what I'm saying, from that one movie, you know what I'm saying? Simba!
Well, Eddie,
but, man, Chelsea, you have... What's wrong with you? All Fire members in the Fire Nation, Nintendo Nation, must get Pokemon Sun if they're gonna get the new Pokemon. If I see one of you get Pokemon Moon, we're gonna have a talk.
But then how are we supposed to trade to get the, like, game-specific Pokemon?
Yeah.
Isn't there a Pokemon Bank?
What?
Isn't there a Pokebank or something like that?
Where's the social interaction in that?
Oh my goodness.
Do you know why? Okay. Do you know why partially I love Pokemon as much as I do?
Please tell us.
You know, a huge part of my high school life was Pokemon, believe it or not.
Oh, cool.
High school. Like, I remember us, like, some of us had 3DSs, some of us had, because it was just when they came out, and then I had the DS Lite, so we were all able to play, like, the same Pokemon game, because it wasn't, like, a 3DS exclusive kind of game. We played, like, Black and White, and then for a good amount of time, we all played Gold and Silver, but we would sit at our lunch tables and we would all sit together and Pokemon battle or play and talk about it. Like, it was a huge social thing. And then for all those kids that are listening to this, you don't follow me, but we used to, like, sit in class and not even pay attention because, like, some of our buddies would be, like, in the classroom over and we would low-key have, like, a Pokemon battle in the middle of class. Like that's why I love Pokemon so much, is because you could be social with it. You can talk about it. You can trade. You can battle. That's what I like about it personally. So, I mean...
Well, and I think that's, like, Nintendo's whole point with games, you know, they just don't want to create a game and that's it. You know, Nintendo's philosophy has always been more about, like, the gameplay and what they can do. But Pokemon is really specific, like, you know, like you said, and it's true because Pokemon in that sense does make you kind of, you know, forcefully, in a way, interact with players, because if they can have a Pokemon that you want, which is a fire Pokemon, no other type, guys. And, you know, maybe I want that fire type, and I'm like, yo, you know, what's up? You know, I want that Charizard, how much? You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I understand where you're coming from, so I guess we'll discuss about having Moon.
I call having Moon.
No, I mean, but you're absolutely right. Like for example, Miitomo. You know, that's a social app. I mean, I personally enjoy Miitomo, but
I love it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Miitomo is awesome, and so, you know, based on that, I would say I would agree. You know, because if I will be honest, if I did have more people to play with, or people to kind of explain to me, you know, hey, you can get these Pokemons here, or this is what this does. Because, you know, I was literally going in blindly. I think I used a stone to evolve, like, I can't remember. I think it was Eevee, and I thought it was gonna evolve to a red one, but it evolved to like a white one. I wanted that one, but it turned into something else.
Oh.
White one.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what that is.
I think because, like, Eevee's one of the one that you can either give it the fire element or another element, I think.
You can get it fire, water, or electric stone.
Yeah, it turned into water.
Stone, ice stone.
Or you can evolve it in the forest to get a Leafeon, and then at night you get an Umbreon, and the day you get an Espeon.
Yeah.
Are there any more? Oh!
There's that fairy type one.
I don't remember how. I don't even know how to get the fairy type, to be honest.
You have to, like, have a little, give it a lot of love for it.
I was going to say, like, it has to have, like, a certain friendship level with it.
Yeah.
But it's, oh, if I can remember, like, the name of it, Sylveon!
There you go.
That one's one of my favorites. Like, I think the Sylveon is so precious. Like, I love super adorable Pokemon.
Oh, wow.
Like, Pichu, what is it, Igglybuff?
Yeah, Igglybuff,
Togepi. Like, I love all the super cutesy ones, especially the fairy types. And then I always liked Clefairy and Jigglypuff. Like, it's just like, if they're not cute, then they have to be ghosts or psychic. And then there's the oddball out Raichu, but Raichu's just so cool. Like, I've always liked Raichu.
So you roll up into the gym and be like, yo, what's up? I got these cute, adorable Pokemon. We about to do battle.
I'm gonna kick your...
I'm gonna kick your butt.
I'm gonna kick your Igglytuff.
That's crazy. So what kind of... So now that we know that Chelsea runs with the ghost types, you know, little Miss Typo, you know, fire ghost types.
Hey, you have fire ghost types.
Okay, there we go. So, so, you know, Pablo, what kind of Pokemon are you running with?
Well, I'm sort of mixed in different types of Pokemon. I have
Fire, please say fire, please.
my favorites are like electric, fire, steel, fighting, and ground.
Ooh, fighting, Blaziken. Woo woo.
I think it's quite electric.
Well,
electric
more
type.
more of a Hitmonchan fan.
Oh my god,
But
he's
yeah.
in there. What's wrong with my fire members? Jesus.
Hitmonlee is pretty chill too, though.
Hey, at least I get the Typhlosion. He's fire.
Okay, there we go. Making it up. Cause it's so weird because, you know, that, like, based on the whole Pokemon, like, Pokemon doesn't really have a game besides, like, spin-offs, right? But, you know, like for...
Yeah, they
They
I
have
enjoyed
some games,
Pokemon
like, they
Stadium.
have the
No.
new one, Pokemon, or Tournament one. I don't know what it's called. off the
Oh,
top of my head.
Pokken.
Pokken, that's it. They have that one.
It's
that
a
looks
crossover
pretty
between Tekken and Pokemon.
yeah. And then they've always had the Pokemon Mystery Dungeons, which I've personally have never played,
Yeah, me neither.
but they look really cute. And then they have the tiny spin-off ones, like they have like the Pokemon puzzle game, which I like to play on my 3DS,
Mhm.
like whenever I'm waiting for class to start or something.
And then there's the
uh,
Pokemon Rumble series.
I love Pokemon Rumble. That one's really cute. And then they've had, I don't know if they make them anymore, but they had the Pokemon Stadium and
Yeah,
stuff.
that's a big one.
That one was
Yeah.
really cool. Like the one for the 64.
Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2 were my
Yes.
best.
Jesus, I
Yeah.
didn't even know there was a 2. I don't even remember the first one because that was that
Well,
was
actually,
the one
there
that
was-
64.
Which one was the one for the 64? That's the one I had.
Pokemon Stadium, right? That's the first one, right?
Yeah,
Then there
But
was one for the
there's
game,
actually 3 Pokemon Stadium games
Jesus.
that...
and one's for
Well,
the
the first
Wii.
one was... No, the first one was in Japan for the N64, and then they made a second one, but with more Pokemon, and then... But that second one came to the US and renamed it Pokemon Stadium, and then when Gold and Silver came out, for Japan, it was Pokemon Stadium GS for Gold and Silver, but in America, it became Pokemon Stadium 2 for the N64. And then after that were the Pokemon Coliseum games. And
I remember Pokemon Coliseum.
Yeah, Pokemon XD, that second one from Coliseum for
Mhm.
GameCube.
Man, but both of you are big Pokemon gamers, but you guys are missing the best Pokemon game out there.
What's that?
What?
Pokemon Snap.
That's
shit.
right! Pokemon Snap!
Oh my
That one was a
goodness,
good one, too.
Pokemon Snap was pretty lame.
What? I thought it was so
No.
cute!
What? Look, it's not about being cute. It's about the action.
It's about being cute for me. That's what wins me over, but...
Pokemon Snap, I remember, like, and then you could also interact with the world, like throw like little, not bombs, but little like balls. I guess.
Pester Balls.
Come here,
That's
baby.
what they were called.
My little kitty cat wants to be part of the chat, too. She was meowing at me.
She's a Pokemon.
She thinks she is, now that we're talking about Pokemon. Love me, you could call me whatever you want.
Oh my god, I remember the affections. And then, that was pretty cool about Pokemon Y, that you could kind of interact with your Pokemon in that way, but it was a little bit weird.
Oh yeah, and like you could play like the mini games with them.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I always really liked about the Pokemon games as well? It's kind of like I consider it almost like a mini game because you don't really need to win or really do it to get anywhere further in the game. Was the what were they? Were they called like the talent shows or the Pokemon shows? Where
Oh,
you
yeah.
there was the
You can-
there was the talent portion. The like where you dress them up in accessories portion, and then the actual one where you do the attack moves and like certain moves like startled the Pokemon so they wouldn't go, and you tried to win the judges like hearts and stuff. Like I loved that. I thought it was so. I guess you guys can guess what I'm gonna say.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just so awesome. I loved it, and it was cute. Like
Oh my god.
it was cute. Like I loved it.
Jesus.
I love Pokemon. What can I say?
Well, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'll probably get into it just because you guys are gonna get it, and then of course, Mr. Fire Obi-Wan will probably get it. Sorry, guys, you couldn't be here
Doubt it
today.
if he gets two. Or, like, get them both. I won't be surprised. Like, you know, whenever it comes out in November, I'm probably gonna get both, like, Pokemon Moon and Sun. Or
please flip those titles over.
But not just that, but so my boyfriend can play them with me. Like, he's done that ever since we started dating. He's done that with me.
Actually,
we would play the different games together.
Actually, your boyfriend, he plays Pokemon?
Not like I do. He just kind of played just cause okay, like I did. And like at one point we had like a little friendly competition of who would have the better Pokemon. But the thing was unlike a lot of people, he didn't really get to grow up on the Pokemon games. Like his parents thought that even the show was too violent, so he didn't get to watch the show or play the games.
Oh wow.
Yeah, babe. That was John Ilker? I thought that was you that your mom wouldn't let you play.
He's defending his honor. He's like, oh
so,
no!
His friend that would have it, that wouldn't be allowed to play it. But either way, he's not as big as a like Pokemon fan as like I am, or like as my brother and me were. Like even now, my brother's not even as big of a fan as he used to be, but it's kind of still stuck with me. I love it. Like I really like it.
Yeah, that's just weird because, you know, as a Nintendo gamer, and, you know, I do say that I love Nintendo, but you kind of question yourself because Pokemon is literally a big part of Nintendo, you know what I mean? And so when, like, someone like me comes along and I'm like, well, it's not like my type of game, and it's like, do I love Nintendo or what?
No, I mean, it's not your kind of game, and there's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't matter how popular a game is or how much you associate it with a certain company. If you don't like it, then there's other games out there that you like. That's what I think is like one of the great things about games is that there's certain kinds for everybody. Unless you just don't like to play games, and that's cool too. Like I've like my brother, he's personally more of like a Xbox fan, but that's because those are the kind of games he likes. Like I myself have always gotten the Nintendo products. Like I've always had the Game Boys. I always got the DS. I always got the 3DS. I got the I think I said the GameCube. I got the Wii. But that's because that's what I wanted, and those are the games that I liked. So, but there were certain games that he liked too, so it's just... So if you don't like Pokemon, I think that's okay. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Like is that, like, such a thing? Like, if you don't like Pokemon, like, you get, like, shit for it or something?
Yeah.
Well, I kind of...
Like, is that a thing?
Well, that's what I mean.
I don't know.
I get a little bit of shat on it because, like I said, it's a big part of Nintendo, and I guess people really like their Pokemon, and so, you know, to a quote unquote like the biggest Nintendo fan, you not liking Pokemon is like, what? How dare you? How dare you? But I mean, I understand. But I mean, and the only reason I bought it is because I gave it a try, you know, and because it just, since we were little, I know the show existed, but the games never really, you know, said, hey, Phoenix, get the game, you know, we're awesome. You know, to me, it was just like, I don't know, because, like, paper-based, I'm trying to go into Paper Mario, but turn-based games, like, you know, like Paper Mario, where, you know, you literally pick a move, and you go first, then the enemy, then back and forth. I thought it was like that, so when I got Pokemon Y, I was like, you know, well, maybe I'll like it, but then I was like, why am I not going first? I picked it first! And it's like, dang it! And then everyone's trying to explain, you know, it's the speed. And I'm like, I don't see them moving, you know what I mean? But it has those end game stats, so I don't know.
You know what I've understood though, for as long as I've been playing Pokemon, which is like since Pokemon Yellow, like when it first came out, was EV training. Like, what is EV training? I don't know what that is.
Oh, that.
Like, teach me or not. Like, I remember, like, when we were sit in high school, at the cafeteria, they'd be like, "Why don't you EV train?" I'm like, "What even is that?" And when they try to explain it to me, I guess it didn't comprehend. Like, I'm the kind of Pokemon player that like I play for the fun of it and to catch the Pokemon I like. It's not like I'm like I need to have
I'm the
these
same.
particular stats to be better than my friend Jimmy over there, who has like been EV training since he first got that Pokemon. I'm like, I don't even know what that is.
Do you EV train, bro?
Yeah.
Do you EV train?
Like, actually, when I first heard of EV training, I thought it was like you specifically went out to try and find EVs.
Oh yeah.
I was like, because like EV training, like the EV is a Pokemon. Like,
Yeah.
how could I guess it was just me being not a Pokemon master.
Yeah, no, that's weird. And then of course there's the Pokemon players that literally gotta catch them all. And to me, like, oh my goodness, there's a lot of Pokemon. Can you? I mean, I guess I can't answer my question, but I'm pretty sure you can capture all of them, right?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
It's just really hard.
Dang, that's crazy. I guess it just takes like, a lot of hours, huh? Especially with the shinies, like because you have to count the shinies too if you want to complete it 100%, right?
If you wanna, yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, and then the other reason I kind of knew about Pokemon was because of Super Smash Brothers. So yeah, they're always on there. So
Super Smash.
but I have the items off like a good player, so you know what I'm saying. I'll play items off. I'm such a beast. It's all skill moves over here. But I will go ahead and just leave it there for you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me on our first episode of FireFlowerPower. So thank you guys so much for that. Thanks for joining. But we'll go ahead and sign off. You feel free to say anything, whatever you guys want. So we'll just go ahead and start with Mr. FireElPablo.
Yeah, you can find me on DeviantArt, 1992 Zapata.
Woo! He's got some good art, I promise. He won't let you down. And then of course, Miss FireBingaBoo, go right ahead.
You can follow me on Twitch on BingaXBoo, and you can follow me on Instagram as well at BingaXBoo if you'd like. That's really about it.
Awesome. Well, till then, of course, like I said one more time, thank you guys so much for joining me. And till then, Firebenders, keep it hot.